What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K23. Today we are back with reactions, my thoughts, my opinions on tomorrow's Friday content drop. And believe it or not, it's a drop we've seen before. We actually got this exact promo with the exact logo and pretty much the same scheme. Background's a little bit different on this one. Flight School. And immediately this goes hand in hand against our level 40 new card that we got announced, which you guys were correct, Zach LaVine. So again, this is right on schedule with them outdating the level 40 card immediately with this content drop. We'll talk about that here in a second. The first card goes hand in hand against Zach LaVine. Diamond. Can't argue, obviously. That's interesting. Diamond. Who are we talking about, Bull? Immediately, he's taller than Zach LaVine. He's going to have better defensive attributes and badges than Zach LaVine. Usually has a pretty good jump shot. I'm sure he'll get some form of limitless, or should be able to get limitless on, at least to some degree, on this card. I would hope. But, you know, 96 overall, and Andre Iguodala is just a fan favorite, man. He pleases the audience. He's a two-way player, defense, dunking, and then he can shoot, and usually gets a pretty decent release at that. So, immediately, that's going right against your level 40. Now, it's not better than the level 40, but it's close in comparison. So, that's one thing. Now, who are we talking about for the second card that they announced? We're moving right into Galaxy Opal. Who did they talk about? Boom! 97 overall, fan favorite, JRSMITH, Mr. Swishy, Henny Sauce. What are we doing? Immediately, this card de-ranks the Zach LaVine, in my opinion. I would use a J.R. Smith Galaxy Opal all day over a Zach LaVine, folks. I just would. Zach LaVine is already in the shitter, and you could already say that before this content drop. I shouldn't even have to compare this, but you could already argue that Cazzie Russell is being the same height and the same kind of archetype as Zach LaVine with the wingspan is going to be better than Zach LaVine. And then you already have cards that are better, like, what's his name? I can't even think of his name. What the hell is his name? His name is, stay with me, folks, don't lose it. Derry Dickschlinger is better than Zach LaVine. So it's like, what are we doing here with the level 40 cards? They didn't make him point guard, so immediately they took the fun factor away from that. So I don't know what we're doing here, folks. They're just already outdating the Zach LaVine before he even gets, you know, here at all obtainable. But I do think J.R. Smith will be a double threat. I think he will have, he'll have gold clamps at least, limitless. He'll have the works. I think this will be a phenomenal card. I think most people will like this card, and he usually does pretty good. So we're excited for a J.R. Smith. Hey guys, need cheap MT? Check out A6K.com. They're safe, they're reliable, and with my code Richie at checkout, you can get 5% off. Go get the cards you really want. Now, moving on to the next card. This one's interesting. I don't know how people are going to react. We'll have to see more. Zion Williamson, 6'7". I don't know about this one, guys. Zion Williamson's really doesn't get any good cards until, like, his Dark Matter card. They did make it better that he can play small forward, so I didn't notice that from the get-go. He can play small forward. They're gonna have to put that shot on quick, or very quick, to make this card anywhat usable. There's not a lot of size. He's a great name. I mean, he puts asses in the seats as far as YouTube videos, but I don't know. I think that I don't see a lot of people using this card unless they update the release. They could do that. They have done that in the past, but don't think it's likely on the Galaxy Opal. We usually don't see those kind of modifications until we get to the Dark Matter status, but it is something. It is a possibility. Nothing's out of the, you know, nothing's set in stone until we get that, but I don't know. It's a little underwhelming with Zion Williamson's with his height. It really kills things there, but small forward, power forward, not too bad. You know, it's a popular name, Zion. It sucks that he keeps getting injured, but yeah, I like the card. It's okay. It's fine. It's not bad, so we'll take that. And then the last and final card that they announced today being four final cards, and I actually like where they're going here. Jayson Tatum. Tatum will be a good card. He's a little undersized. I don't think he's 6'9", right? He's 6'8", so he's a little undersized to play the 4. Good 3. His shot should be on quick, and his shot is already pretty quick on his normal, so he should be a very good card. I don't know if he'll be comp, just because there are some other good small forwards out there right now. I think Braun kind of still reigns supreme, but I think Tatum could be up there as far as a really good small forward. So he could be top 3 for sure, so that's definitely a good thing. The one thing I like that they're getting away from is the 3-player thing, where they drop a Galaxy Opal or Diamond and then an Amethyst version. Like, I'm done. I'm glad we're done with that. At least we're getting all new players. I'm much take that all day over what they were doing before, so I have to at least give them kudos for that. As far as the content on this, as far as where I'm rating it on a 1 to 10, I give it a nice solid 7.5. It's there, you know, it's nice. Maybe an 8. Maybe I'll give it an 8. It's pretty good. I like the names. I like Zion. I like JR Swishy. I like Andre Iguodala. And I like Tatum. I think they're all valuable pieces that could find their way on any one of your lineups. I don't think there's a card. The only one that you could say that has the least value is maybe Zion Williamson. Maybe. Definitely can't play the 4 at 6'7", but he definitely could do some things at the 3. So that's good that they at least gave him those capabilities. But so as far as ranking them from the most top tier, it's down to the least important. I think I'm gonna go. I really do think I'm gonna go Tatum, JR, Zion, and Iggy. Just because Iggy being a pink diamond, those are starting to become less and less important as the year goes on. So that's where I rank those cards as far as people probably trying to put their importance on who they're trying to get and has the most value towards a team. So other than that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to get Zach LaVine early, just go buy J.R. Smith, because I promise he will be as good, if not better, than the Zach LaVine for the level 40. But hey, to each their own. If you want to grind it out, by all means, it's a free card, and hey, there's no shame in that whatsoever. If that's your deal, do it. You know, do it. I can't waste time on cards that are not going to see even my team. And there was a funny thing that Unbeatable Jacob said. Zach LaVine has never got a bad card. That's correct in that statement. But when has he ever stayed on a team longer than 2 weeks and been valuable, like a valuable piece to the offense? That is another question. So he's never had a bad card. Like, he's usable, but he never has really stuck around on a lineup very long either. He's got a small shelf life, if you will. So other than that, guys, I get disappointed with that. I get disappointed. But granted, hey, it's not Trae Young, right? It's not Trae Young. We can at least count our blessings that it's not Trae Young, you know? So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this content review. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Richie Nation, party on.